감사합니다. Wow, beautiful Redwood State Park. Is it? Albee Creek Campground.
Let's get this.
It says a fallen tree and then giant tree to the left. So I'm gonna go and see the giant tree first. So I'm heading towards to this direction.
That's why most of the trees over 350 feet tall in this canyon has got more wind protection. So this may be in the top tree, maybe even the tallest tree in the world by now. But it's old. The thing about redwood trees is we don't know how old they get. So if we cut this tree down, and we counted the rings, it would probably be 2,000 years old. But, and then we'd walk away and be like, okay, it was 2,000 years old, cool, and we bounce. But it could stump sprout. And that little stump sprout could grow another 2,000 years. Usually really old ones don't stump sprout, just go with me here. And so that stump sprout would grow for 2,000 years. We cut it down and we counted 2,000 rings, but how old was it really?
Right, how old can it get?
It was,
2,000 years, because it was growing.
and then it got cut down and then it sprouted and grew again for 2,000
It's still the
years.
same living
That
tree.
was 2,000 years.
4,000.
4,000.
4,000.
Stump is 4,000.
It's the same thing.
But
That's
the
the same
tree.
It comes from the
It's
stump.
like if someone,
Yeah, but it can't respawn the same tree.
okay, imagine you were X-Men and I was the evil X-Men. And I like punched you and you like fell down and this body died, but you sprouted a new you out of your ankle and you came back, it'd still be you.
Yep. Like Deadpool.
Yeah, it'd still be you. So that's these guys' X-Men power. So if it stump sprouts, it's 4,000 years old.
What's the
It's
oldest
same.
one you guys have found?
We don't know. We just mapped the genome like a couple years ago. 25% is like the estimate of fog water, but it depends on where the redwood is at. In here, it's probably 25%. So we can tell by the number of isotopes in the water, like if it came from fog or if it came from rain. So yeah, they're getting about 25% of their water in the summer.
Do you know the diameter?
The diameter of this one, yes, I do. It's like over 20 feet. Yeah, it's over 20
Paper
feet.
said 5 something 5
Yeah, it's one of the bigger ones.
meters or something like that.
So people always say the biggest tree around is General Sherman,
Right.
but it's not.
It's not.
No, there's 2 coast redwood trees around. So like Hyperionals is taller, there's redwoods that grow on hillsides that are trying to balance themselves out. So there's coast redwoods that are actually bigger than the giant redwoods. The giant redwoods generally get fatter, but that redwood does. And coast redwoods also grow taller. So they grow tall first and then they get fatter, kind of like what happened to me. And so you can tell how old they are by how fat they are. Yes.
If you cut it down right now, how much money do you think it's
Hundreds of thousands of dollars. Because I have siding on my house, so the outside of my house has got siding, old growth siding. And one day I came home and it was gone. Because it's so valuable. And how ghetto is that? How ghetto is that?
Yeah, and that's new low.
I know. I like pulled up my house to make it. I was like, really? We are that
Take my
broke.
rims next time or something.
State House, so I was only half sad.
You take a little piece off it. Could you sell it for a lot of money?
No, not a little piece. I mean, there's only 4.6% of the old growth redwood forest left, so you probably go overseas and sell it.
Probably better just get down.
Burls are worth a lot of money. So burls are those warts you see on the trees. That might be one right there. And if you cut them off, the wood is really beautiful, and then you can make all kinds of things out of it. And so sometimes people come in the middle of the night and cut us because there's hardly any big burls left since there's only 4.6% of the redwood trees. So it's the law enforcement rangers' favorite people to bust.
Is there ways to obtain it legally? Like permitted or anything like that?
Maybe from private property.
Because I mean, you look at all these.
Mercedes dashboard.
Oh,
So
really?
it was a privately owned property, and then
They got the burl from that.
yeah.
Dang, someone had a lot of money.
Do you guys ever cut down things to prevent like damage, like this tree here, to save?
Definitely grab their ear and ask them about it, because this is like, I think this is the coolest tree in the park, actually. I mean, it's pretty uniform all the way up. Up north, where they get more wind damage, the last time it was measured, it was like 370, I believe, 368. So it could be the tallest tree in the world. They don't tell us. There's one site you could go to, it's like a secretly known site. Sometimes they're up there.
So now go flat. It says a fallen tree. There you go. Vertical is a 7.5 feet. Horizontal is a 17.5. Wow, huge. Wow, look at that. This is a So literally I'm on top of the tree trunk. I'm getting towards the root of this deadwood tree. So this is the roots. See? So this is the root. I was on top, right there on top a while ago.
In low light,
This is the roots.
like stuff like this is perfect because I've got a low light lens on this, but not everybody has a low light
Beautiful,
lens.
big.
They shoot really good in low light. Yeah. So I always take mine with me.
Howdy, 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 dong. Sooty, 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 dong, sooty, dong, sooty, dong.